Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our YouTube Live. I'm Michelle.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Hector. I hope you guys had an amazing week. And to kick off today's announcement, I have a couple of announcements about sports, professional sports for our very few baseball fans at Diego Rivera. We have spring training that started last week or this week, I believe so. And next week, we're going to have our first spring training game, but with school sports. I know a couple of you guys heard that some sports, there's a possibility that some sports may return. As far as I know, is baseball and softball. Any other sports, you have to contact Ms. Conti, our sports director at Green Design, for any information. If you're playing softball or baseball, please get cleared as soon as possible. But if anybody has any questions, again, please contact Ms. Conti.
Thank you, Hector. To start off today's live stream, we would like to congratulate all the seniors receiving their acceptance letters. Remember to always check your emails. You will be hearing soon from the UC, so keep an eye out for that. Lastly, FAFSA/Dream and the DREAM Act are due on March 3rd. That's 5 days from now. So if you haven't completed it, make sure you do so. Please contact Ms. Reese if you have any questions.
Also, if you need anything from campus like transcripts, hotspots, exchange a computer, you must make an appointment on our school website or whole school group. Starting next week, the school will be open from Mondays to Fridays, those 5 days from 8:30 to 1:30 p.m. Remember, Dr. Lupekis is only there on those days. If you would like to get any virtual tech support, Mr. Ramos will be available during office hours.
Guys, credit recovery and tutoring are being offered to us. Take advantage of these resources and get help now. Don't wait till the last minute like many of us do. Let's change those bad habits. And if you need help, talk or email your teachers. Tutoring and credit recovery take place every Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The links are always sent out by Ms. Camarillo every day, so log on.
And now for our club announcements. The East Asia Club meets every Tuesday during lunch. If you are interested in learning about the Asian culture and history, feel free to contact Ms. Kwong for more information. Also, the Intersectional Environmentalism Club meets every Tuesday and Thursday at 2:30 p.m. If you're interested in sustainability, climate change, feminism, social justice, activism, gardening, contact Ms. Reina for more information. Finally, the Outdoors Club meets every Friday at 3 p.m. Contact Mr. Velasquez for more information.
We would like to wish this week's celebrants a happy birthday and may your wishes become a reality.
Thank you, Michelle. And now, as many of you guys know, this month of February was Black History Month. And since this is our last episode of the month, we would like to talk a little about a member of the Black community who has done a lot for not only the Black community, but for all people of all colors. Although it may come to a surprise for some because of his gangster-inspired style of music and troubled crime past, we would like to the man we talked about today is no other than Snoop Dogg, whose real name is Calvin or Cortazar Brothers Jr. Snoop Dogg's effect on the Black community goes far beyond rap music, far beyond rap music. Snoop has various charities and causes such as the Save a Life Foundation, Shriners Hospitals for Children, and even his own youth football league, which gives kids a safer alternative in effort to turn kids away from the dangerous street life that Snoop once participated in. I know that I don't have all day to talk about the amazing things this man has done, but we wanted to show our support for this man in the Black community and acknowledge the importance of the Black community in general. So thank you.
Thank you, Hector. We would also like to remind the seniors that if you're interested in having your senior quote or baby picture, make sure to send us a message on Instagram at Class of 2021 GD or contact Abby and I through a social media number to be part of this. You have until March 12th to submit any pictures or senior quotes. We will be taking any group photos or in general that you guys would like to submit. And now And now we have Dr. Lupeke is there for news about Student of the Year and Safer at Home updates.
Thank you, Gabby, Abby, Hector, and Michelle, and everybody out there in YouTube live land. Yeah, we had an orientation meeting for our 65 candidates from the various grade levels for Student of the Year, fantastic freshman, super sophomore, outstanding junior, and of course, Mr. and Ms. Green Design. Not everybody could attend. The message sort of got lost in translation in some classes. So this is for all the students that I will be reaching out to in addition to their teachers. We are going to repeat the orientation for those that did not make it on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday during advisory classes. So 40 students made it, 26 are out there. However, everybody did get the document about the next piece, which is the Teach Back video about you. You basically get on and you talk about yourself in 5 specific categories and for a certain amount of time. In the past, we did essays. And last year, we were caught in the middle of the shutdown and the middle of the contest at the same time. So it minimized or caused problems in the essays and the collection of essays, etc. Because we're now doing distance learning, we decided that we would move the essay portion into a video type of essay because the essay really was about you. So this video teach back is going to be you doing a presentation to the committee of 6 about yourself, and that will be part of the overall scoring process. For those of you that saw me yesterday, you know the deadline is March 24th at 3:30. We will have a place in the group that you load to and load the video to. And the same thing will be for those that didn't make it yesterday but have the letter. But if you have more questions or I really do want to have a chance to speak with you, you will be invited to the Tuesday Zoom. Now, in terms of reopening, what do we know? Where are we now? Well, it was interesting that I think, was it Marjorie or was it Abby or Gabby said, he'll only be there those days of the week. Starting Monday, I'll be here every day. We are going back to what's called the Safer at Home order has sunsetted. It's been lifted. So starting Monday, my plan, Mr. Chavez's plan, and through a schedule created with the office techs, we'll have office support Monday through Friday. However, the campus is still closed. So to get services from us, you will still make an appointment through the Google Forms on our website, and you will come to the 61st Street gate. We do not know if they're going to turn the telephones back on at that time. So the same protocol we've been using for the last few weeks is email me when you get to the gate, and then we come out and support you. What are some of the supports we do? Of course, if your Chromebook is no longer working or has issues of shutting off, shutting on, or blocking you out, you'll bring the Chromebook up with the cord. If your hotspot isn't working, hotspots are now an order item. What that means is that you have to let me know what's wrong with your hotspot, and I turn around and have to order it, and then there's a delay process. Anytime, however, you bring a piece of equipment up to campus for us to check, please bring the power cord with it. That is part of the whole checkout procedure. Additionally, if you need some level of paperwork, this is time of year where we get paperwork in that verifies graduation, verifies attendance, and so forth. That also happens at the gate. If we can facilitate the paperwork in a quick turnaround of 5 or 10 minutes, we'll hold you at the gate. If we can't, we take the document, we'll work on it and have you come back the following day. If there's something you need for DACA, for example, which is most of the time it's about continuous enrollment, then we can actually create that document in a PDF format and email it to you, but you would then have to print it out. If you do not have a printer, you would have to make an appointment and come up and get the document. DACA requires continuous proof of enrollment without any gaps to leave the country. That's a DACA requirement. Going further, starting next Thursday for volunteer teachers only, and it is voluntary, they can do one-on-one instruction on campus or small group instruction on campus. Okay, it'd be 1 to 6 kids. The maximum would be 6. and it would be 1-to-1. This is really for our special populations, those that require at this time some more support. And again, I can't stress enough, it's voluntary for the teachers. What is the district looking forward to? On Monday, the Rivera site will be open as one of the super vaccination sites around the city for Los Angeles Unified School District. At this point, it's for employees only first, and employees of a certain age. Yours truly will not be that age for a number of months now. Not a number of years, it's a number of months, it's getting close. But so I don't qualify. Yet they're still working on the idea of qualifying anybody who works on site. So I could be getting my first Moderna vaccine within the next couple of weeks, and then 3 weeks thereafter, I get the second vaccine. For students coming back to campus at the time they do come back, even if it's in the one-on-one or the small group, you will have to have had a COVID test, okay? We're not asking you the result of the test. You just need the COVID test. Because if the result of the test is you're COVID positive, they will have to then, the district will be working with you and you'd have to stay home anyway. And we'd have notification of that. I see that I'm getting counted down. The last piece is, as far as when we get toward opening, we're going to have another survey for you and your family about whether you stay at distance learning or come back in a hybrid model. Okay, we need that so the counselors can set up the cohorts that we have to run. There's a lot of moving parts. There'll be more information to come. I thank you for your attention at this point. Again, I want to congratulate all the Student of the Year nominees and let you know that if you didn't make it to the last meeting, you have to come on Tuesday. All right? There's a next step in the process. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Friday, great weekend.
Pickies, before you go on, I know some of this question is going to come up sooner or later. Do students that are going to be returning, are we needed to take the vaccine? Is it mandatory or is it optional?
Optional for the vaccine. It's mandatory for a COVID test within 72 hours of entry of the campus, okay? The vaccine is optional. In fact, I'll tell you right now, the vaccines that are out there, they're only for 16-year-olds and over. And our freshmen and our sophomores might be only between 13 and 15. So they couldn't even qualify for a vaccine. It is optional. If you can, it's recommended, but it's not required. But the COVID test will be required.
And with the COVID test, after how long will we get the results, and how recent does it have to be for us to attend school?
72 hours before you come in. So I'll give you an example. I take a COVID test on Thursday or Wednesday. I get the results that evening or the following day. Usually get the results in less than 24 hours. So if you were going to come to school on Monday, you would probably want to set up a COVID appointment on Friday or Saturday. There's only a few Saturday sites, but Friday sites have a few more.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Lupecas, for that information. Now ending with the 2 quotes of the week and a fact of the week.
During your life, never stop dreaming. No one can take away your dream. Tupac Shakur.
I really think a champion is defined not by their wins, but by the way they can recover when they fall. Serena Williams.
Did you know that throughout history, many important events in Black history have occurred in February? It was chosen as a month to celebrate Black History Month because the Black abolitionist and writer Frederick Douglass was born in this month, and so was Abraham Lincoln, who played an important role in shaping Black history.
Lastly, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, check Schoology and our school website for any news and updates. To keep the cases of COVID low, please remember to avoid large gatherings, stay 6 feet away from people, and always wash your hands for at least 10 seconds frequently. Ending our episode, always remember the 3 R's.
Be respectful to everyone.
Be responsible for your actions.
And be ready to learn. Thank you guys for watching.
Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask.
Here are some videos that the students made to honor Black History Month. Enjoy!
Today, I would like to talk about an African-American inventor, Mary Beatrice Kenner. She was born on May 17, 1912, Monroe, North Carolina. She was born into a family of inventors, her father, grandfather, almost everyone. She invented many things. One of her famous patents, however, was the sanitary belt, invented in 1920. However, she couldn't afford the patent at the time, making it by 1957. The bet was to help women prevent leaking from menstrual blood onto their clothes, which was a common problem for women at the time because they didn't have much options for sanitary products. Many companies were interested in marketing this idea, but once they discovered Kenner was black, they were no longer interested. However, her patent would be created 30 years later. Her invention was a crucial step for women's comfort that revolutionized menstrual hygiene during a time when women had limited options. She also made other things like a toilet paper holder, and when her sister became sick, Kenner patented a serving tray and soft pocket and attached to her walker. She died in 2006. Unfortunately, never became rich for her inventions, but she still today holds the record for the most patents, which were 5, held by a black woman.
James Avery, most famously known for his role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as Uncle Phil. His role as Uncle Phil has made an impact more than most people would think of. For many people, he was like a father figure. He was a role model to most people who did not have a role model. He was an Uncle Phil to everybody. Everybody who watched the show had an Uncle Phil. For most people, it feels like Uncle Phil is an actual uncle, an actual person. Most would consider Uncle Phil to be the best TV dad. That's how well James Avery has played his role.
I'm lucky to have such a wonderful family.